Are you an entrepreneur?
Are you brave enough to face the might of the Making Moves charges?
It's no use standing there and thumb-sucking an answer.
Work 5 hours a day.
Yes.
You're lazy.
Have you taken samples to them? No, we haven't.
I do feel a little bit disrespected, and that's why I'm a little bit angry.
Is there any of you who are the business more leader?
Do you want to pitch for 50,000 Rand cash injection into your business?
The stage is set for you to be part of this amazing opportunity for young entrepreneurs.
Bonolo, welcome back to Making Moves.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Bit nervous, but
Your 4 minutes starts right away.
with the 50K investment, I will buy a combination machine. It's a physio machine that has programs combined on it. So it costs about 25,000.
You're spending 25,000 Rand, which is your investment into the machine.
Yes.
How much money will that machine make you on a monthly basis?
Opening a medical practice can be a lengthy process that requires attention and expertise. Uphenyo lukhombisa ukuthi abantu abasha abama-practitioners bona-ke abasawavuli kakhulu ama-private practice kule minyaka lena ayedlulile. Bonolo, a qualified physiotherapist, has chosen the road less traveled by taking over a pre-existing practice in 2015.
Lina la ka ke nna Bonolo Matentji. Ke owner ya Bonolo Physiotherapist. Mo Bonolo Physiotherapist re dira di body treatments re shumisha physical means. Meaning gore ga re shumishe medication. Seo se dira gore re be unique ka baka la gore di treatments tsa rena a dina di side effects and di ba effective. Re hwetjagala mo Netcare Kroonstad by request or mo 34 Orange Street, Kroonstad.
Usomabhizinisi wethu sobesichitha usuku naye namhlanje. Originally she's from eLimpopo kodwa ke yena ke uzinze lapha kule ndawo lena ke eyase Kroonstad. Lona ke wesimame lena eLimpopo wayesebenzela uhulumeni wakhona. Wasuka ke lapho weza kule ndawo lena lapha eKroonstad ngoba ke yena ke ezothatha ibhizinisi yalona umngani wakhe. Wenza ushintsho olumbala leli business. Walirebranda, waliguqula, walibeka esimeni esikahle. Ingxoxo zethu ke namhlanje phakathi kwami naye yilezi esifuna ukwazi khona ukuthi ke yena leli business wenze ushintsho olunjani. Lolu ke lumlethele umthelela onjani futhi amakhasimende akhe angoba.
For this one. Come in.
Okay.
Lekai.
Dinlega.
Our corner.
Nice to meet you, Siswam. Also, Bonolo, what drew you into industry osebenza kuyona ya physiotherapy?
Yo, when I was in high school, I realized that I rata biology, especially the anatomy part. I knew from grade 8 to work in Yeah, so I have passion from that.
So from Limpopo to Kroonstad, different provinces. What brought you here?
Next Limpopo, next for Tracker Hospital, so then while client mutritang and ambota or na don't I keep a one day na Kawaki Mutazakera, keep a one day because I work best when I'm alone.
Yes.
So I am Pocha or Ronald friend Yagato practice Kroonstad. Kroonstad. And then that's how I came here.
Yeah.
I namu rakopanale friend and candidates. Beginner doubts. I had to recate for the beginning and get to research about the business or how is it going or what before I resign.
Yes,
And after 3 months, I decided to resign.
Ke Bonolo Physiotherapist, ka gore ke ile ka ba le bothata ke le ka tropo. mokokotwa kwa loka, and then ke ya ba ke tla kwano mona a mbeya motšhini o masaja ka ke ikutlwa ke le hantle ya ba ke kgona go tswa ke tsamaya mona empa ne ke sa kgone go tsamaya.
What type of services are we talking about? Bonolo physiotherapist mengathi nje hayi uyarapa nje phela.
Re treata di-condition tse dintši like di-lung conditions, di-neurological conditions like batho ba bo stroke. Ge motho a teile ke stroke ra mo traina o fitlhela e ba right a kgona go sepela gape ga botse. Re treata batho ba stress, di-muscles tša bona di ba stiff, so ke condition e ke e treatang gantši mo practicing yaka.
Yes.
Batho ba di-injury, di-sports injury.
Yeah. Okay. Taking over this business, yini izinto that you needed to make sure ukuthi the transition is smooth for when?
Yo, ge ke fihla mo businessing e be le dull, ne. Even like from outside, the windows were like black. Then I realized this place in yaka makeover. Gore le nna ke feel like comfortable.
Yeah.
Ge di clients di tsena ba kgone go gore yeah, ba tlile plekeng e right. Ke ka renovate, the touch up the renovation ka penta because logo yaka, as you can see, I like purple and white.
Yes.
Logo yaka ke purple and white, so yeah, I ka decide gore ke tlo penta ka purple and white.
Yeah. If funding yona yokuthi for you to take over leli business ebesele exist iqhamuke kuphi?
It came out of my pocket because Regi resign go for tracker, but I'm paying my pension, monies and all that.
Yeah.
Then I used that to buy the practice and to buy the located
Did you add any of your own clients? Because manje, you take over a business, it's already got clients and existing.
I created clients. Some clients, they even moved from other physios to me because of my services, because I try to do things differently.
Yeah.
And I take enough time. The patient,
hangata ke mna ke batla treatment ke na le bothata ba spinal, and then be ke bana le area maoto, so ka utlwa mehla na ntreatile ke kgona nka bo ba 3 to 4 months ke utlwa ke le mmele wa ka o le relaxed nyana.
The business bank account is your personal piggy bank. Why double like the subscriptions at TV, the entertainment, the diaparo, over and above the salary. So that makes me believe you're a lazy entrepreneur.
Born in Sekhukhune, eLimpopo, uBonolo uphuma emndenini wabantu abafundile. On the road to obtaining her qualification in physiotherapy, she faced some heartbreaking challenges that thrust her into depression. What kept her calm during the storm is her passion and strong belief in God.
Ge ke sa le ngwana be ke nyaka go ba ngaka. Ke gopola friend ya ka o mongwe ke tsene le ena sekolo ba re ke Betha Disolwane, o ba mpitša Dr. Bonolo, re dira matric, be re bitsana di-profession tše re nyakang go ba tsona. Ya be e le gore ga ke performe gabotse ka matric, and then ba mfounela ba mpotša gore ke qualify for MBCHB. Then ka be ke bona gore physio le gona ke sa bereka ka mmele wa motho, so le yona ke a e rata, then ka be ke tšwela pele ka yona. Go na le di-factors tse dintši tše e leng gore di le ja cause depression yaka, mara ile ya ba wese ge ke fihla sekolo ka first year.
Ke nagana gore cause ya Bonolo ya depression e bile go bala gagolo,
So ke nagana re be ke sa cope but ka thuša ke support, ka kopana le batho sekolong, di-friends tše di leng tša supporta, ka kopana le batswadi gona kwa Garankua ba ba ileng ba support gore ke be motho ke leng yena up to today. Ke goletse Jane Fes motseng o ba reng ke Mashadi, and then ka tsena sekolo a re Thabeng primary school gona kwa Jane Fes, and then ka be ke ya Bopedi high school.
Bonolo o gotse ka lapeng la bodumedi. Batsadi ba gagwe e le batho ba ile go bela ka nnete ka mehla le ka mehla mantsibueng go badiwa Bible pele gore go badiwa.
Kore ke gotse ba nruta gore everywhere mo ke yang gona ke santse gore ke dule ke tseba gore Jehova o ntebeletse, ene whatever e ke e dirang ke nagane gore e tla mo thabisha or e tla mo nyamisha na.
Go gola le ena no go le so nice, like go bapadile role e kgolo phelong ba ka. Jwale ka ausi nna so far I can say ke role model wa ke.
Ke thomile ka go bereka mo Kopane pele from 2009 up to 2013 ka May. So ke rile ge ke a resigna batsadi ba ka be ba believe gore mmereko wa government ke ona security ha ka sona gore go tlogele ba ntshogela gore mo ke yang what if dilo a di spele ga botse
Wa mathomo e bile nna ke re Bonolo ya ka Free State mo ile go latlha gona ga ona family ga ona le ka mang ka ba a re mangwana mmereko ke mmereko le santolo hotel ke tlo fele ke bua ke tla ke tlo le bona.
Ke motho ile gore o ne le ambition, very intelligent. Okay, ntho le nga e dirang if I plan o make sure wa e kry-a right.
Re kopane le Bonolo haka e le motho a tlo batlang bodulo e ka nako eo no re qala e bile ho tsiba batho ba ka mo Bonolo di-physio ka batho ba batsho ba ka mo Bonolo bono soka ho ba le di-physio tse ngata mona Kroonstad. Bonolo ke motho a batlang hore ko ha batla ntho e tsale ka nako o batla ntho e tsale ka nako eo ha batla hore no a tsamaya lo thusa patient aga ha re tsamaye no kana go mohlomong ke ga ya mane se le lata re mama hle motho wa kula o ha re tsamaye re lo sheba patient eo.
Ke a believe gore di decisions je ke di dirang every day di ka dira change bophelong jwa ka. I'm a risk taker. Ke tshepa go Jehova gore everything e we kgopela go Jehova o tla go fa yona.
Once the only black physiotherapist in Kroonstad, Bonolo attracted good business to her practice. With more competition growing, she's going to need a much more solid strategy to retain her clients. Lawo ke amanye kama challenges yena ke ezobe exoxisana nawo no Pepsi e-studio sethu.
Dumelang, ke nna ke kena ka mo studio sa making moves. Ke feel a bit anxious but ke excited. So ke tla di bona pele.
After qualifying as a physiotherapist, Bonolo worked for a government hospital in Limpopo. But when a friend suggested that she should consider owning her own practice, being the entrepreneurial champion that she is, she latched on to the opportunity, moved to Kroonstad, and she hasn't looked back since. She's here to share some of her milestones and some of the challenges that she's facing in taking her practice to the next level. Bonolo, welcome to Making Moves.
Thank you. Ke re gona le kae?
Ke sharp, man. Take a seat.
All right, thank you.
So, okay, Arubisani, do you think you're a lazy entrepreneur?
I get lazy. I get lazy ka baka la gore net time ke berekang gona ke kgone tšhaisa ka bo 10 10:30 ya bošego.
You're lazy to do the business of the business. You're happy to be a physio, but you're not really running a business. You're just selling your time. Premises somehow hadi sharp. But you're not reinvesting in the business. And then the business bank account is your personal piggy bank. Why double? Like, the subscriptions are TV, the entertainment, the aparo, over and above the salary. So that makes me believe you're a lazy entrepreneur. How marketing?
Marketing o go dirang ke marketa ka di-business card le di-pamphlets.
Di-pamphlet batho ba di thola kae? O di beya kae?
Di-pamphlets ga ntši ke di beya mo businesseng yaka, and then tše ding ke a di-distributor.
O di distributor kae?
To the government institutions mo batho ba berekang. Ke nagana gore bothata
Leshano.
ke nagana gore ke bolela
Leshano, how we need
Le gona
how
go net
distribute
check ya ba fa.
di-pamphlet. Yeah, o di beya sepetlela. You're not doing the work. You're not doing the work.
Ke
And
nagana
what's
gore-
happened since Utala, you were the only black physio in Kroonstad Utala. So competition is a little. And what's going to happen if you don't start doing things differently, whether it is marketing, whether it is improving your premises and reinvesting more into your business, you're just going to see your business do this. Because batho ba sa bana le di-option.
Ke nagana bothata ke gore yona ntho ya go bereka 7 days, sometimes I overwork myself ka go provide di-service ke sa fe business ke sena nako ya go fa business concentration. Sometimes o kry-ile gore after 4 months ke gona ke realizang gore motho medical aid wa gaga sa nka o patela, just because ga ke na nako e ke iphang yona for admin.
But you're losing money because how it's a paperwork is sharp. And if you just gave yourself half a day a week, you could fix that.
Nka se dire everything by myself. Go na le mmereko e leng gore ke santse gore ko allocatele motho o mongwe, and then ke focus on my physiotherapy services.
Yeah. Okay, but nto e etsang ha e sustainable like it. So what are you going to do about adding capacity to your business as the first step?
Yona ke nnete ya mpolaya ka baka la gore le nna ke motho ke na le bophelo jwaka, like mmereko wa ka se bophelo fela. So ke plana gore mohlomong nka kry-a partner dinakong tše tlang, or maybe ke hire physio ye nngwe e ka berekang le nna.
Okay. Would you see the difference in the bank account if you hired somebody else?
Ke nagana gore nka bona difference in the bank account, because ge re le ba babedi re ka bona di-clients tše ntši, like re ka bona double tše ke di bonang gona jalo. So ke nagana gore e ka ba ntho e botse, le ge le gore go easy go kry-a go hira physio ye nngwe ka baka la gore motho o mongwe le mongwe le ena o nyaka go ipereka. So it's always challenge go kry-a physio ye ka re go nhire.
Okay. And a young physio that's just come out of university and is hungry and wants to gain experience, is that not where you should be looking?
Ke nagana gore gona jwale ke sa le comfortable, ke sa try go balance dilo nna ka bo nna, gore at least ge ke tlo involve motho o mongwe e be gore dilo di balanced, a se ka kry-a tlhaka-tlhakana.
So how are you going to grow this business? What does that look like? When are you going to be ready to start hiring the physio tseding? And is there enough of a market Kroonstad hore la bona di physio tseding mohlomong a le mong kapa ba babedi kapa ba bararo, there's going to be enough work to sustain all of them?
Sa mathomo ke nyake go lebella Kroonstad fela. So ke plana go godisha business ya ka gore ke be le mobile services tše professional, like ke toro ya ka gore ke be le mobile physiotherapy track e leng gore ka mogare e ka ba le consultation room, and then like plinth, everything ye ke shumishago. So, and then ka ntle e be branded, so that everywhere mo ke movang gone ba kgone bona gore mo ke physio company, and then motho ga nyaka my services a kgone founa.
Who utilizes mobile physiotherapy services?
Go na le guest house e nngwe e leng gore ba swarela di-workshop, and go tla batho ba di-government employees. Ke dirile deal le that guest house. So ge ke fihla kwa ke ya ka koloi ya ka ke swere mepete ka matsogo, sometimes it doesn't look professional. So ke nyaka ntho e leng gore ke tlo re ge ke phaka kwa e bona le ile professional.
O charge extra haebe o etsa a house call?
Currently be ke charge the same, ke lebeletse market wa Kroonstad, be ke bona gore a se jwale ka ke sena di-cash patients tše dintši ke se ka charge more, e be the same price.
Okay. So the travel costs, you don't recover it because, I mean, wa traveler, so ke nako ya traveling, ke petrol, you don't recover any of those costs.
currently ho bolela nnete ha ke di charge mara ko relocation le toropo ya Kroonstad a di gole le gole jwale be ke bona gore since ke na di competitors tse dintsi ke ska napa ke ya godimo so if nka increase the price ke na no it affect business yaka.
So you need to decide whether and you're running a business that you want to grow, or if you're happy just running a physiotherapy practice and you're selling your own time and you're the only physiotherapist, you've got one or two and oshapo. There's nothing wrong. But if you're going to want to grow the business, if you want to survive and be able to beat the competition and build a legacy and build a business that you can maybe sell, then you need to go and have a very serious conversation with yourself.
No, ke a dumela. Ke yona ntho ko e dirang exactly.
Bonolo is a very passionate and dedicated physiotherapist. However, her business's growth is hampered by a combination of self-sabotage and poor business acumen. For the practice to have a fighting chance amidst the new competition in her town, she needs to get her house in order. And in order for her to do that, I'm sending her to a coaching session so that she can start to map out a strategy on how she'll grow her business.
Polarišana ka le Pepsi ke nano re sepetša gabotse. O nkoma mara ke nagana gore o nkoma gabotse. Dilo tše be ke sa di lebelele gore di affecta business yaka ke tlo thoma go di lebelela.
Ubonolo ubhekene nezinkinga eziningi kakhulu uma kuza kwezebhizinisi. Lezo inkinga lezo zingabeka ibhizinisi lakhe esimeni esibucayi. Umqeqeshi wethu ungungqondongqondo kwezamabhizinisi uDr Lucas Muloyi uzomsiza kama challenges yena akabhekene nawo.
You seeing 100 clients per month?
Yes, sometimes more.
Sometimes more. Yes. Not sustainable. Okay. It's not sustainable. For me, the only resource that we truly have as people, it's time. Everyone truly sells time. Even people that are manufacturing and that, the employees that come to manufacture, they're selling time. And unfortunately, we all have got the same amount of time. It's 24 hours a day, nothing more, nothing less for all of us. Right. Now, my thing is that this business, if you are seeing 100, probably your capacity as an individual is probably 115, 120. You would have worked yourself completely to a standstill. To grow the business, you need to get other people to come sell their 24 hours to you so that you can sell them to your client. At this moment, that's not what Bonolo is doing. Go the learnership route. You know, I love seaters because there's money there and people are not using the money that is available through the seaters. You get a chance to train other people in that, and you are able to grow your business in the same space without incurring a lot of costs.
Can I consider ya internship ne? Mara gape ke free to business ya ka baka la gore the moment o hira motho ke kore it's like o ala wa ratla dire research about business and the next thing ke competitor ya gago.
We get tricked all the time in business, you know, in a way that is less get over it, you know. It's not gonna help. You're not gonna finish 5 years, 6 years, 10 years living in the past or and that. It happens all the time. You know, get over it and move on, build the business. The business needs you to focus. Forget what has happened. You've learned from it. As long as you have learned your lessons, move on and do something else.
Ke sento re ke solve di taba ya di trust issues mara ke nagana gore a wa sona ro trust anyone business ka baka la gore gape go dangerous go trust anyone.
When I look at your challenges, the first challenge you are talking about business skills. Okay, I don't accept that you find business management skills as a challenge in your business, because as an entrepreneur you need to develop yourself. So by now, you've been running this business for 4 years. That challenge should have been eradicated now. It should be gone. By now, you should have went, studied, find a course that is going to assist you with that. You need to remember, now you're doing things for yourself. There is no one that's going to find someone else to come and assist you with something. Okay, so you need to take the lead in your business. There is 3 institutions that are doing free online courses. They've got material, they've got courses, they've got coursework there. You're studying, you only pay if you want the certificate, if you want to get your degree or diploma in that. And at this moment, you don't need that, you need the skills. Okay, but for you to sit and say, my challenge is this, and not doing anything about it, that's a problem for me.
I can invest in my own self-development. Mara now ki invest.
I don't know yet if you have done the study to see if it's really necessary at the moment to get a mobile bus or a mobile consultation room. If the business, you are getting calls that require you to go to venues, perhaps you can rent at those venues. My biggest question is, if she gets a mobile, how is she going to operate? She's one person. So anything in business that you go and do a study on it first. You know, what is the need? How much is it going to cost? And how much is it going to bring in return? So once those figures make sense, then we can sit and say, yes, it is probably something to do.
I still feel mobile track is more professional than the computer, everything.
You talking that you want a truck and everything. Why don't you have it yet? Money.
It's money and lack of information.
Money and lack of information. Okay. But you've got a farm, a piece of land that you bought.
Yes.
For the business.
Yes.
Are you gonna build on that piece of land?
Mathomo ke be nna na re ke plana gore ke tlo wa mo pising ya land gore ke gone ga practice e leng gore e attractive to the clients tsa ka mara ge ke fetsa go e reka ke ile ka lemoga gore ke gole le drop le market wa ka batho ba banga is not everyone ana leng koloi.
So ona le land edutsing that land, you know you are not going to use it because it's not conducive for your business. Oleka a mobile consultation which you feel it will hodisa business but you are holding on to the land and you don't have the money to buy this. It doesn't make sense to me. Why haven't you sold the land in order for you to buy what your business needs? Why are you keeping what you don't need and you can't get what you need? She needs to really look at this. Sell the land, rebuild your business. And this is what many entrepreneurs fail to do. Pepsi said that he thinks you are lazy. I don't think you are lazy. I think you're not innovative. You are not finding ways to make business work. Your competition will only beat you on one thing, and that is the innovative or the innovation in providing the service that you provide as well. This is a competition. You've got a pitch tomorrow. Be clear. What is it that you are going to do with that money? How is it going to change the face of your business? Why haven't you done it yet at the moment? You know,
yeah.
And I really wish you're comfortable. Get out of your comfort zone. Thank you.
Comfort zone.
To come and see me.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bonolo le kae?
Rona le kae?
Ah, sikhona. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, mama. How are you feeling? Was your pitch?
Yeah, get your pitch.
Already?
Get ready.
You sure you're ready?
Get ready.
Ama-judges mathathu akulindile ngaphakathi umongena sisi wami. All the best. You got this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shona khona.
All right.
Bonolo, welcome back to Making Moves.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. Bit nervous, but
Bit nervous.
fine.
Sharp.
Yeah, sharp.
Okay, take a deep breath in. Okay, so you've got 4 minutes to pitch your business.
Okay.
And tell us what you're going to do with the money and why we should invest in your business. And your 4 minutes starts right away.
Okay. My name is Bonolo. I'm operating a physiotherapy business in Kroonstad, number 34 Orange Street. It started by being Nzwaki and Bonolo Physiotherapist, and then in 2015 I took over the business, and then now I'm the owner. Currently I have 2 employees, Patrick and Patricia, and then I'm also looking for a physio to hire because the work is a lot now. My vision about my business is that I want it to be a franchise one day, and I want to incorporate natural therapies, physio plus natural therapies. That's why now I'm finishing a diploma in one of the natural therapies, reflexology, so that I can have a health spa that can be a franchise. So that's my vision about the business. Financially, I think the business is doing well because it had a turnover of more than in 2016 financial year, and then this year I think it's going to be more than but the bookkeeper is still busy. So expenses usually is the rent, the courses, salaries, like obvious expenses, and then I'm planning to spend on spa consultancy next year because I have a land that I need to make a professional practice on it. So I need professional people to help me. And then I'm also going to research about mobile physio track and then see if I can go to mobile and research the business about mobile. Currently, I'm doing career guidance campaigns. I'm also planning to make a move of providing bursaries to disadvantaged children, disadvantaged matric students in Kroonstad, because the community is supporting me, so I need to give back to it. I also plan on having a mentor who will mentor my business monthly because I can see that I don't have the skills. I also plan on using social media more to improve my marketing, like we have local radio, so I'm gonna make use of it. I also want to have meetings with my employees and take them to training so that they can have skills and then do things well in the business. And I'm also planning to register a course in financial management because that's where I'm struggling. And I'm also planning to hire a physiotherapist because I can see the work is too much for me. Sometimes I turn other patients back because I can't do the work. I also plan on asking feedback from my clients so that I can see where I can improve. With the 50K investment, I will buy a combination machine. It's a physio machine that has programs combined on it. So it costs about 25,000, and then a website which costs around 3,000. I'm gonna brand my car for 1.6, and then I'll spend 5,000 on uniform and linen. I'll use purple and white because my logo is purple and white, so that it looks professional. And I'm also going to buy reflexology boots since in January I'll be a qualified reflexologist. So this is how my business is looking now. It needs makeover. So I'm planning on adding it as an expense to improve the look of the business, so that clients, when they come, they can feel comfortable and confident that they are at the right place. Return on investment, I think if I do all these moves, it's gonna increase clientele, and then also I'm gonna have loyal and skilled employees. Like if I give bursaries to disadvantaged people, later maybe I can sign a contract with them so that they can come and work for my company. And then I'll be able to continue giving back to the community. So thank you.
All right, thank you very much. We're going to now go into a brief question and answer session. My question is around this bursary idea that you have.
Yes.
Do you know how much it costs to send an accountant, a lawyer, and I forgot what the third profession was that you had in there, to school for 1 year?
I'm going to focus on physiotherapy bursary to send people who want to study physiotherapy. not other
Your
professions.
presentation said lawyer, accountant, and something else.
No, I was saying that I have to ask advice from the lawyer and the accountant how to do things. Like there has to be contract, so I think the lawyer, that's where he comes in.
So to consult a lawyer or consult the accountant and all those other people for the health of your business as a whole and not just for the pesari, I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then this land that you own, how much is that land worth?
I bought it because Kroonstad, the property is still cheaper there.
Okay. How long ago did you buy it?
I bought it in 2014.
Okay. So you could sell it for about right now?
Yes, even up to that, I can take a chance.
Okay.
Are you planning still to open a practice on this land?
After the coaching session yesterday, I thought about it carefully. I decided I want to do what I had planned about that land.
Okay.
Because the practice where I am is, first of all, it's not my property. There are no windows, no garden. So I'm not moving from that practice. I'm still going to operate at that building, but I want to have something professional.
Okay.
As my clients are mostly working class, most of them, they can afford to drive to that place.
Okay.
So I think that's where I'll beat the competition with other physios, because they don't have professional practices where you see a garden and while you are still waiting and you just breathe fresh air.
All right.
Your 25,000 Rand that you're spending on a combination machine.
Yes.
Are you currently turning clients away because you don't have the combination machine?
Yes, the capacity, like I want to increase the capacity of clients that I see. So I have 2 consultation rooms with 2 combination machines. So if I get this combination machine, I'll make the 3rd consultation room. Then it means I can see 3 clients at once.
And how much will that translate into revenue?
It's going to translate into revenue because clients are not going to wait for...
How much?
Sorry, can you repeat the question
How
again?
much will that translate into revenue? You're spending 25,000 Rand, which is your investment into the machine.
Yes.
How much money will that machine make you on a monthly basis?
I think it can make I can see half of the clients that I'm currently seeing, 50%.
How much in money?
Have
you done the math? Are you thumb sucking or have you done the numbers?
How much does a machine make for you today?
Okay, the 2 machines that I have, they make around monthly, if the business is good.
Or 2?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so each, and you did say that you're turning clients away.
Yes,
are you keeping a record of how much clients you're turning away and how that translates into revenue into the
Yes,
business?
I'm keeping records because if I get 10 clients, it's already too much for me.
Okay.
You know, your problem, Bonolo, is that you're not turning clients away because you don't have enough machines. You're turning clients away because it's only one.
Yes. So that's why I'm planning to hire a physiotherapist to help me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Our question and answer time is up.
Yeah.
We're going to deliberate and talk about your business and your pitch, and then we'll call you back. Thank you.
Thanks. My pitch went well. I feel confident about it. I think maybe I can manage to go to the next round.
All right, guys, deliberation time. Martine, what are your thoughts?
I can understand the spend on the combination machine, but coupled with that, critically, is that she needs more physiotherapists in her practice.
Yeah.
Because she's stretching herself thin at the moment.
Too thin.
And not only one person. I would say another 2 people into her practice.
If you had to change anything in pitch yako, what would you change? Khona manje, if the judge said, Bonolo, pitch again.
There's nothing I'm going to change. Everything comes from my heart. And especially after a coaching session yesterday, I think I knew what I want and the moves I want to make.
And the judges heard that from your pitch and they understood it.
I'm not sure if they understood 100% of everything, but yeah.
People want convenience at the moment. I don't care whether they have the disposable income to drive. They want convenience. The more convenient you are, the more accessible you are, the more client you're going to have, because all of us are running against time at the moment. So I wouldn't spend that money in taking a practice and making it pretty and having a garden. And I mean, there's innovative ways of doing it. Get some fake grass in a room and seat people there and put plants in and put a Zen garden in an area. So I definitely would look at those types of things. But yeah.
I like the business. I see where it's going. I like the things that she's doing, but she's not innovative. And I'm just wondering, is she willing to do these things immediately, or does she want to wait a year before she starts doing them? Because that is what is going to bring the change.
She's got enough money in the business to implement these things immediately. And she's got an asset in the form of the land, which is great, but she needs to sell it and go and invest this into her business. So, yeah, I mean, I think she needs to do a few very simple things.
She chooses all the things that set her up as a perfect employee for that type of business. Yes. But she's not doing things that are setting her up as the owner or the manager even of that business.
Of a practice. She could set herself up brilliantly if she just had the business skill.
That's cool. Let's call her back in.
All right, Siswam. I'm sure you're dying to find out our results in from our judges. Ready? All the best.
Thank you.
Bow your mates.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bonolo, how do you think your pitch was?
I don't feel bad about it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you think you did?
10 over 10.
10 over 10. My girl. I don't know if I agree, but okay. You know, we're going to give you feedback, and then we're going to give you tasks that we think will benefit your business. You've merely copied what Lucas and I have told you to do, which is fair, because it says you're teachable, but some of the stuff that you want to do makes absolutely no sense to me, because it doesn't seem to be grounded in any logic. It's like the bursary. I mean, I think bursaries are okay, but you've got people coming out of school who are trained physiotherapists. Why are you sending more to school? You need to have lots of money in order to do that, and you don't have lots of money yet.
Bonolo, you've got the gift of the gab, right? So you're almost guaranteed clients because you're on the hospital panel when someone needs physiotherapy, right? So that's an extremely comfortable place to be in. That's a very positive side of your business. But I think in your scenario, you're not maximizing that positive side to translate into growing the business even further, because it's a comfortable position to be in. So you're coasting, essentially. You're not hustling for business. And that, for me, is critical in growing your practice to be able to sustain it. So you need to hustle to the point that no one else wants to go anywhere else but you.
You are spending more time, more money in making yourself an employee of the business. So already you don't have enough time doing physio. And then you go and you learn reflexology. And now you have not time anymore for anything, because there's two skills that you are providing, and where is the time going to come from? Develop yourself in the skills that your business is going to benefit from as well.
Okay, so the first task I would give you is go and sit with an accountant so that you can plan and say, these are the things that I want to do, this is how much money I have, these are the targets I have, and then you can start to plan. And in that way, you can start to prioritize. This is important, this is not, this will come later, this I can do now. Okay? Okay, Martin?
Yeah. So the second task that we'd like to see you do is go and consult with a board of advisors. Go and consult with business experts while you upskilling yourself in the business sphere of things, And with the report that the accountant is going to give you, go and sit with the advisor. So it's critical first to do the accounting side of things. So you have a bird's eye view of your financial capability as an entity. And then take that and go and sit with a board of advisors to really help you plot your business case going forward. Okay.
Bonolo, the task from me is go and get the business skill in your business. So whether you are going to enroll for a course that is going to be able to give you the business skills, or you are going to employ a business manager to run the business, but get the business skill in your business, because it's lacking that. So because of that, the directions that you take don't make sense because they don't have someone who understands business in them. So today we sit and we say we're going to get a truck and we're going to go out and do physiotherapy out. And while we are still looking at this truck and that, how about we buy a property and then we build something there? So the decisions that you take are not creating some sort of a milestone to somewhere. You know, so we go in there and then we come back and we go there and that we're all over the place because we don't have the business skill in the business. Get that and then this business will start working.
Unfortunately, you're not going to go through to the next round. To us, it's very clear what you need to do. To you, it's not very clear what you need to do. Okay, best of luck to you.
All the best.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Le ge ke sa ya next round pate ba ngopoditse dilo tse ke santseng gore ke di dire about business ya ka gore e gone go gola ne. So ke nagana gore it was a fruitful experience.
If you are an entrepreneur and would like to be featured on the show, contact us on makingmoves@sabc.co.za or visit our website